listen later on. Right, so I'll have a look in my story bag and see what books we've got in here. Now, let's have a think what story we're going to have first. I think we're all feeling we're looking quite sensible at the moment. We're all very professional looking. So let's have a bit of a sensible story.
She's squashing me.
Let's calm down.
She's squashing me.
And this story is about some vegetable glue. Has anybody had any vegetable glue?
No.
Does everybody? Do you know what a vegetable is? Yeah. What are some vegetables? Peas are a vegetable?
Yeah.
Does anybody else know any other vegetables?
Carrots.
Carrots, they're another very good vegetable, and potatoes, they're another good. But I've never had any vegetable glue. And this story's by Susan Chandler and Elena Odriozola. Did the lovely pictures. Look at that little girl. Can we all see her? Well, the story begins. When my right arm fell off. Look. Can you see it there? What's she holding? What's the hand holding? What's in that hand?
A ball.
A ball. So what's happened? She's thrown the ball for the dog and her arm fell off. When my right arm fell off, I knew what to do. I stuck it back on with some vegetable glue. Vegetable glue. What's happened there?
Oh gosh.
When my head rolled away, I thought it had gone, but I found it again and stuck it straight back on. You can see for yourself that something's not right. People don't fall apart. It's just not polite. I have to keep with me a big tub of glue to stick bits back on to make it good as new. There it is, and that says vegetable, and that's a very big tub of. I hear you all shout. We've heard quite enough. Tell us, how do we make that gloopy green stuff? If our noses fall off. All the noses have fallen off. Then what would we do? Where would we buy some vegetable glue? Well, it's not in the shops. And it's not on the telly, because vegetable glue is in everybody's belly. Can you see that's where the vegetable glue is? When you eat up your greens, your body makes glue, which keeps all your bits still sticking to you. But I was quite silly. I made a mistake. I wouldn't eat good things. I only ate. What's she eating? Cake. Look at that, that's all she ate. I wouldn't eat cabbage or turnips or beans. I don't like carrots, I don't like greens. I didn't eat sprouts. Now I've no special glue. Oh, goodness inside me, like other kids do. Now, while other kids are playing, I can't even cough. If I sneeze or burp, then something falls off. What's that? What's that? Oops, pardon me. I've made a rather rude sound, and my bottom's dropped off and fallen on the ground. Oh no! His bottom fell off.
Bottom.
Oh dear. Now, here is my granny to give me some more. She's looking quite good for 104. She'd like you to know why she's so fit and able. She ate all her greens before leaving the table. She ate all her greens, and I hope you do too. Then you'll never need any vegetable glue. And there we are, that's the end of that green story there. Let's have a round of applause for vegetable glue.
Vegetable glue. That's a...
Would we like another story, or would we like a song now? What would you rather have?
A story.
We like Richard's stories. They're so funny.
Let's see if we can find another story.
They're so funny. We
What
like
about?
Don't
Let's-
leave your
Have you had this one before?
behind.
Oh,
Does anybody recognise? Oh,
Don't
yes.
leave your
Richard, shall I tell
stories
you?
behind.
Before we have our next story, Richard, shall we just tell you one quick thing? Richard's not going to be happy about this. Last
Please don't leave your stories
Just wait
behind.
1 second.
Last time we had stories here, I left the books behind.
Oh.
And we found them about 2 days later. Fortunately, it hadn't rained.
Oh, cool. Oh, here. Oh, right. Oh, I see.
Here, I
Right,
left
yes.
them behind here.
And you know what?
That's why he's telling you
I'm
not
going to put this straight back in my bag because I don't think I'll forget my bag. Will you remind me?
Sorry.
I've had
Yes.
Wiffy Wilson, but I
Has
don't
any-
think these children have had Wiffy
Does anybody
Wilson.
know? Has anybody come across? Do you know?
I
Do you know
haven't got
Wiffy
it at
Wilson?
home.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll have a read of it. We'll make a start, and then we'll see if you like it or not. And it's called Wiffy Wilson. Pooh. He's the wolf who wouldn't wash. Pooh. Oh no. Here we are. And this story's by Carl Hart and Leonie Lord. Here he is. He looks quite a happy chap, I have to say. There was a wolf called Wilson who never brushed his hair. Well, I can't really say much about that, Vicente, can I? He never washed his paws or face or changed his underwear. Boo! His fur was full of beasties. He had fungus on his toes. Oh. He ate his dinner with his paws and then just wiped them on his clothes. Dear me. Have a bath! His mother cried. You can't go out to play. No way! Growled Wiffy Wilson. And then he ran away. Ran away from his mum. Wilson grabbed his teddy bear and hid in next door's shed. He found a pile of coal sacks and made himself a bed. I'll be as wild as a wolf shall be until I'm all grown up. And then he poked his finger up his nose. He was a mucky pup. Early in the morning, Wiffy Wilson heard a noise. It was Dotty, Wilson's favourite friend, and she was looking for her toys. Ew, what a stink! Cried Dotty as she rummaged in the shed. Eek! She shrieked. A monster's snoring in its bed! It wasn't a monster, who was it?
No.
It was Wiffy Wilson. A monster? Where? Yelped Wilson, leaping in the air. It's you twit, said Dotty. You gave me such a scare. I'm not a monster, Winston whined as he scratched his hairy belly. I'm only living here because my mum says I'm too smelly. What's she doing? What's Dotty doing? Pooh!
Pee-wee.
We'll soon fix that, beamed Dotty, and she marched him down the path. And up the stairs she dragged him and plonked him in the bath. She poured in steaming water and scrubbed him with a mop. Get off! Let go! Whined Wilson, but Dotty didn't stop. She squirted him with pink shampoo and rubbed it on his snout, then pulled a knit comb through his hair and scraped his earwax out. She cut his filthy toenails and rinsed out all the scum. She brushed his stinky rotten teeth and made him wash his face. That's better, Dotty smiled at last. Hauling Wilson out, she wrapped him in a dressing gown and kissed him on his snout.
Clean.
Come on, she said, let's play outside. I'm making garden stew. Grab that stick and stir it up. Pooh, what a smelly brew. They made a mudslide down the hill. They swung from tree to tree. And Wilson gasped, oh, Dotty, I'm as grubby as can be. Oh, dear. Well, this dirt shows we're having fun. It's good dirt, Dotty said. We can wash the mud and grass stains off before we go to bed. The bad dirt is the kind of stuff that's germy, gross and grotty. It's those horrid germs that make you smell, and they'll make you ill and spotty. Ugh. Look, there are all the bad germs. You can see, oh no, they're the good ones and they're the bad ones. That's just perfect, Wilson beamed. Your mucky's all right, as long as I can have a bath and wash it off at night. So Wilson learned the difference between bad dirt and the good, and stared. He started washing twice a day, like every good wolf should. And his parents were delighted. And how this story ends is with Wilson feeling lucky for having such a clever friend. And there's Dottie's friend who won't have a wash. And I think that's the end of that story. Oh, let's have a round of applause there.
And Whiffy Wilson wasn't Whiffy anymore.
He wasn't Whippy, was he Wappy? Have we got time for a song? Are we okay for a song?
Yeah, we've got time for a song.
Are we all going to stand up then?
Oh, we have to stand up.
Stand up. Have you got your bobbins? We wind our bobbins.
They know this one, not
This one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wind the bobbin up. Wind the bobbin up. Pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Wind it back again. Wind it back again. Pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Point to the ceiling. Point to the floor. Point to the window.
Oh.
And point to the door. I should have thought this one through a bit more, shouldn't I? Really? Clap your hands together. 1, 2, 3. And put your hands upon your knees. Well done.
But there are no windows when we're outside. And there's no door when we're out. But we've sort of got a ceiling of leaves.
Yes, I think, and we've definitely got a 4. We've definitely got a 4 there, so we'll like that. Has everybody brought their head?
Yeah.
Today, have you brought your head? Have you got your head?
Yeah.
What about your shoulders?
Yeah.
Has everyone brought your shoulders? Has everyone got your knees?
Yeah.
You've got your knees as well. What about your toes?
Yeah.
Have you got your toes? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you brought your toes with you? That's all right then. What about your eyes?
Yeah.
You got your eyes? You got your ears? Has everybody brought the nose? Have you brought your nose? Do we know a song about that? Do we know a song?
1, 2, 3.
I think it reminds me of that one, head, shoulders, knees and
Head, shoulders,
something
knees and toes.
like that, yeah.
Do we know that song?
No music.
You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Well, I thought they knew that one very well there. Do you think we could sing it really slowly? Can we sing it slowly? And we'll go head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Oh, that was very slow and sleepy.
Do you think we could do one that was a bit faster? We can go really fast. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'll tell you, kids, just jump down from there for this one, because you might be going so fast you'll fall off. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2. Are you ready? Wait! Wait. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Give yourself a pat on the back for catching
That was
up.
100 miles an hour.
Well done, yeah.
That was so speedy. I think we're going to go for our welly walk now, Richard.
We're going to go for a welly walk.
We are. We're going to go for our big welly walk. And Blake, I think we need to say something to Richard. You can't just run off like that without saying anything to Richard.
Yeah, because you won't get
Thank you.
Thank you, Richard, for making us smile. Thank you, Richard.
Get a big biscuit if you run off.
Thank you, Richard, for making us smile on
Thank
a
you for
Thursday
having me there.
morning.
What do you have to remind me?
Story.
Thank you. What do you need to remind me? What can't I forget?
Your bag.
My bag and my books. Thank you for reminding me to take my bag and my books.
Don't do what I do.